Hey guys, it's Leo Stargazer. I'm here today with our sign specific weekly astrological tarot reading. This is for the week of September 3rd through September 9th, and this reading is for Virgo. Alright, so let me quickly go over the two pieces of astrology I'm focusing on this week. The first is that Venus, who's been retrograding in Leo, stations direct on Sunday. So right at the beginning of the week. And so everything we've learned about how love, beauty, and pleasure lights up our unconscious, helps us focus on that, helps us get in touch with that. All of that you've been learning from that experience comes to fruition at the beginning of the week, and now you can just use it. And we can use that to move forward towards this beautiful, beautiful, and absolutely essential Mercury Cazimi that's happening in your sign in Virgo. So as you know all too well, this is your season, this is your moment, and Mercury's been retrograding through your sign. Well, it meets the sun on Wednesday, and the sun shines a beautiful light on all that you've been learning about how your true essence is amazing, beautiful, essential, and constantly growing. You're constantly learning about how your relationship with detail, your relationship with all that Mercury's been in Virgo for you, all of that stuff. The sun comes in to shine a beautiful light. They meet up, and then all these themes that have everything to do with you are illuminated. And so as I begin my shuffle, I want to focus on the intention that I set for you, which is illuminating the self. This Cazimi in your sign is going to be shining a giant spotlight on everything that you are. And I'm so excited about this for you. I'm thrilled for you that we have this Cazimi in Virgo. I hope Mercury retrograde has been kind to you so far. I hope you've been thriving in it, and I'm sure that you have. You do this era so well. So let's get started on the reading. I've chosen, in honor of the Cazimi, I've chosen a variation of the major arcana reading for the sun. So we will be going over inner light, outer radiance, and then what's potentially clouding those things. So let's get started. In inner light, I would get the card Death Reversed. Okay? Let's keep going. In outer radiance, how you're shining out this week. Ace of Cups. Excellent. And finally, clouds. What's potentially clouding this week for you? What's potentially keeping the sun from shining as beautifully as it can onto Mercury this week? The Devil Reversed. Wow. The look of this spread is fascinating. You have two major arcana cards, both in reverse. And right in the middle of them, you have the Ace of Cups. So you're going to be all right. Especially because it's your outer radiance. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's start with inner radiance. Inner radiance is Death Reversed. What I'm getting from Death Reversed in the inner light position is that you are... The way that you are shining from within is by slowing down and focusing on the present moment. If you aren't doing that, definitely light up that part of you inside. In fact, this Mercury retrograde could be showing you how you can thrive in the moment. I hope it has. But at any rate, this Cazimi needs to show you that. It wants to show you that. So listen to that. Don't focus on trying to be super transformative this season. This season is about your themes, your archetypes. So don't worry about spreading yourself too thin or trying to learn or change too much. Your strength during this retrograde period is that you are able to focus on the present, or that you need to do that. But regardless of how you've been dealing with that, the way that you are shining out, what you are spreading to others, what you are sharing, what you are exuding, is the Ace of Cups. So you are, no matter what you're going through, inside, you are giving the gift of beauty, of love, of yourself. You're giving the gifts that you've learned about your unconscious state, about your unconscious mind, about your unconscious relationship with love and beauty. Everything you learned from Venus retrograde. You're using that, and you are using that for in service of others. You are using that. You are a beacon of everything that is. Everything Venus is. You are a beacon of that. You are spreading that. That's gorgeous, Virgo. Great job. I think that because this is your season, because you're doing this so well, because you get these themes so clearly, I think that the fact that you are sharing that as a beautiful gift to everyone is super altruistic, which is your vibe as well. But it's also really beneficial to others, because other signs during this Mercury retrograde, they aren't comfortable. Like, we're just not. Like, some of us are flailing. And I think that the fact that you're helping so much in that capacity is really beautiful. Moving on, though, to the clouds position, it's the devil reversed. I think while you're focusing on the present, while you're sharing all these beautiful things and all these wonderful things with everyone and helping others so much, you need to make sure that everything you're doing liberates you first and foremost this week. The sun needs to shine on your journey. The sun needs to shine on your part of the chart, your part of the zodiac this week. Your sun needs to shine on this sector for you, on you. But the only way that can happen, the only way you can continue to give all this beautiful stuff, is if you liberate yourself. And anything you're doing on this process, how you continue this process of Mercury retrograde up until it also stations direct. During that process, keep sharing all that beautiful stuff. Keep radiating this energy. But make sure that you also work on you and free you. Don't get too trapped in those details. Don't get too trapped in just trying to help everyone. Really help yourself first. And if you can't do it first, then definitely add self-liberation to your checklist for Mercury retrograde. I know you will. I'll see you next week.